So we're going to start off by actually casting into the Gulf side of the Pensacola area using a fairly large sand flea. And right off the bat, we do see a pompano, 2 pompano, 3 pompano. That one's interested. 4 pompano. And that sand flea is probably a little bit too big. Also have fish gum. But it's interesting that 1 out of the 4 pompano are actually interested in eating this bait. As you see this fish interact with the bait, look how many opportunities we have to elicit that strike and that feeding behavior. But he just can't seem to get that fairly large sand flea in his mouth. Spanish mackerel in and out of the frame. Pompano is back. This one is a keeper pompano, probably on the smaller size, 12 inches to the fork. Trying to get that sand flea off. It is committed. Can't get the whole thing in its mouth. So during the summer months, it's probably better to use smaller sand fleas than the larger ones. They're not as hungry, the fish that is, but also they're probably smaller pompano in the surf. Better chance of hooking one up. Just a beautiful fish swimming in and out of frame. So much interest in the bait. Could have been a different one, I don't know. And this was a sand flea with yellow fish gum, golden ghost crab. Hello, Mr. Spanish mackerel. If you can see to the right of the frame, there's a flounder creeping in on the bait. Obviously, there's no way that that flounder can get the bait in its mouth. But what it's doing right here, fairly smart, this creature, is just getting in ambush mode. It's not trying to eat the bait. That thing is waiting for smaller bait fish to come in the area where it will try to ambush whatever tries to eat my bait, if it is small enough. There he goes, trying to bear itself. It's really cool how flounder snake across the bottom of the sea bed. It's really cool how they just come in and out. Little beady eyes. Oh, there's another one coming in from the right. Really good close up. Look how the eyes just kind of move around. Feeds from the bottom up, so eyes on top of its head. It's going to eat whatever comes above it. There's another pompano, 2 of them. Another strike, another miss. See you, bud. So really check your sand fleas. Again, use the smaller ones. That one has eggs in it. There's a nice ladyfish coming in and out of the frame. Looks like another flounder and a Spanish mackerel. Oh, we got a shark. I changed the cut bait. And that is a sharp nose. Nope, that is actually a black nose shark. That is a whole cigar minnow. And when shark feed, they don't waste time. He's hooked. And we're reeling that thing back to shore. This has not been slowed down. This is the actual speed that you're seeing here. And he's going to be even more thrashing in a minute. Only about 2 feet. This shark, it is a black nose, like I said, and they are one that you can harvest. I personally have never harvested a shark that I've caught from the surf. If you have harvested a shark, leave a comment below and tell me which one is the one that I should target and try to harvest and try to eat. And also recommend, how should we cook that shark that we catch? Is there a good way? Help me figure out how to catch and cook shark. And there he is. the black nose shark. Flipping out, literally. Hey, there I am. This is the 30-foot hole on the sound side. This is the exact spot that I do catch red snapper from land. Keeper red snapper. You may not believe me, but I have videos of catching 29-inch red snapper from land. This is a whole cigar minnow in that deep hole. You can see the current with the bubbles by the cigar minnow. We've got a little, I believe, squirrel fish. I think it's also known as some kind of perch. They can be used for bait. They kind of walk on the seabed. And here we go. This was 7 minutes into this bait being down in the 30-foot hole. So when you are fishing areas like this, don't leave your bait out there longer than 30 minutes, 15 minutes. It will be gone. They will be completely stripped clean by critters like this crab. Oh, a little bit of a fight going on here between the squirrelfish and the crab. Which one is going to end up winning? Look at that thing. If I was that crab, man, I'd just take that arm and just smack it in the face. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's trying to take off. You can see that current just amazingly fast. This is actually cut in speed by half. So you can imagine if you're not using Sputniks down. Oh, here we go. That is a red snapper. It's a juvenile. Probably 6 inches or so. Not big. The smaller red snapper, they don't lose their spot until they get bigger, and they still have the spot when they're a harvestable red snapper. It's just very faded, and he's just kind of picking with it. Red snapper again. This bait's fairly big for that red snapper, so that's probably one reason why he's not really inhaling the whole thing. And he is interested. So we've had a lot of rain currently in this area, bad storms in the Pensacola area, and the larger red snapper do tend to get out of the water deeper when the salinity decreases, and so heavy rains causes the water to be brackish, and those bigger red snapper move out. We've got a fight again happening 30 leagues beyond the sea here, and which crab is going to win the prized bait hanging on by one arm. They're just determining which going to duke it out and have the prized cigar minnow, what's left at it, to take home and eat. Oh, looks like we got a winner. Comes the squirrel fish. Just amazing. Oh, look at that. You know what those are? I've never seen these before. Those are mantis shrimp. Look how fast these things are. In and out. The mantis shrimp. Look at that. There's another one. Look at that. Wow. That's slowed down in half. But they're trying to yank the bait off the hook. I've never seen mantis shrimp down this deep. Another one. Gosh. Look at him. Look at his claws. Wow. That is cool. I don't know if I've ever seen any video of a mantis shrimp eating in their natural habitat. Oh, let's get a little kiss by the red snapper. And thank you so much for watching. Join me next time right here. We Excite to Strike. God bless.